Hi, hello, I'm Liz and you're on Ostara Studios YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about brand vision. Now, before I jump into the video, if you haven't watched the other videos in the brand glossary series, I'd like to recommend that you go and watch those first. Specifically the brand purpose video, because purpose and vision are really closely aligned. So to understand vision in its entirety, understanding purpose is almost essential first. If you prefer to read, I've also written an article on brand purpose, and I'll link both the video and the article in the description box below. So vision, mission, and values. We've all heard about it. In the 90s, the first thing most corporates and entrepreneurs did was get a website and make sure that the vision, mission, and value statement is placed on the website somewhere, specifically on the About Us page. And although those statements can help inform stakeholders that might be interested in working with a specific brand, what the brand is about, there's something lacking about those types of statements. Throughout the years, we've come to realize that a lot of those statements come across as insincere. They lack emotion, or they're simply just must-haves that are placed on a website or on a company profile. They're not really a representation of the day-to-day operations of the business. They're also sometimes filled with big buzzwords that don't really mean anything. Now, I see entrepreneurs do this a little bit better. They feel more connected to their vision, to the aspiration they have with that vision. So there's more sincerity tied to that. I think with corporates, it's kind of gotten lost over the years. So maybe at one point a vision statement really mattered, and it was what the founders of a company wanted, but then it gets lost in the day-to-day operations. Maybe the company gets so big that the internal stakeholders don't really understand or work with that vision, or the company culture can sometimes be toxic and it just doesn't make sense. So what the company says they do with what they actually do, it just doesn't align. And that's why it comes across often as insincere. This is where I also believe that how we're thinking about brand vision is becoming a little bit better. And if it's done with real heart and sincerity, then I think we're heading towards a good direction, because we need more brands that consider vision and honest representations of that vision in a business. Let me give a quick reminder of brand purpose. So as the other video suggests, brand purpose is a brand's reason for existing, the most meaningful reason for existing. With vision, I'll again quote Carla Enslin, who is a brand professional and the founder of a brand school in South Africa called Vega. Now, she explains vision as the purpose of a brand, but in its envisioned future form, if that makes sense. So it's almost as if vision is what propels a brand's reason for existing, right? It's what makes the brand do what it does every day, and it's what gives a brand hope. So they're hoping for this envisioned future. What's important about vision is that it's not necessarily accomplishable right now. It's an aspiration, it's a goal, it is a hope, it is something a brand works towards. And it's why a brand exists now, because it wants to accomplish something in the future. So to illustrate this concept, because how is purpose and vision different? I'm going to use the example of Warby Parker to illustrate vision and how it relates to purpose. Now, Warby Parker, their functional purpose might be eyewear, that they provide eyewear. But if we go deeper into it, when you're looking at their website, which I'll also link in the description box below if you'd like to explore their brand elements, because they really beautifully explain it on their website, is that they want to impact the world in a positive way. They want to change how people think about eyewear. They want to make eyewear more accessible. They want to use technology and innovative ways to make eyewear more accessible throughout the world. And eyewear isn't necessarily something that is really accessible across the world. If you're in a country like where I am, eye care and eyewear can be really expensive. So to see is a privilege. It is not something that is considered something that everyone can just easily have. So yes, that's a really honorable purpose that they have. Now you might think, but how is that purpose really being implemented in their business? And this is where vision makes a big difference. Their vision is that everyone should be able to see in the world. Now, they actually have business operations and a business model that supports this vision and purpose about making eyewear accessible. So they have a model called the buy one, give one model. What that essentially means is that for every pair of glasses that are purchased, they donate a pair of glasses to someone who can't afford it, or they provide the eye care for a person who needs eye care who also can't afford it, across various communities across the world. I said across twice. But that's how you can see that a vision statement isn't something that's an empty statement. It is something that really needs to be backed up by what you do in your business. It needs to be sincere. It needs to be real. It's not just something that's listed on a website that has no application to the business. And personally, I also believe that a vision statement should be something that's actionable. So you should be able to take action towards accomplishing that vision. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and understand how vision can really be used as an anchor point in the future for guidance for your current purpose and what the business is currently doing. If you want to see more videos of this nature, so the Brand Glossary series that defines brand terms and makes it more accessible for entrepreneurs and marketers, you can subscribe and like and comment and share. I really appreciate your support in doing so, because I'd really like to grow this channel so that more people can be empowered and use their brands in powerful ways. If you need help with some strategy to really incorporate things like brand purpose and vision in a way in your business that really rings true, feel free to book a discovery call with me. I'll also add the link to this description box below for that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day and see you in the next one.